How's it going, everyone? Light No Fire has been a highly anticipated game for me for over 2 years now. I was really hoping that we would hear something from Light No Fire in 2025. Now it is 2026, the second day of 2026, and we heard nothing last year because the initial announcement or showcase for this game was on December 13th or 12th on 2023, and now it is 2026, and we haven't heard anything from Hello Games about Light No Fire. What's the progress like? Anything. We haven't heard anything about that. I understand totally. Let them cook. When they're ready, show us what you got. I totally understand that. I respect that. I love that for them. But the question I have for you guys in this video is, do you think we will hear anything in 2026? Do you think we're going to hear anything about Light No Fire this year in 2026? Do you think Hello Games is going to do a showcase themselves? Or do you think they're going to be a part of like a bigger showcase, PlayStation showcase, Game Awards, Summer Game Fest, something like that? Do you think we're going to hear it then? Or do you think we're going to hear something just for them? Because I heard the Game Show Awards, if you put a trailer on there, it was like over $1 million, like around $1 million just to put like your trailer on that Game Awards showcase in December. So that's wild. So I don't know if they want to save money and do something themselves, because nowadays you could do that and just put it on social media and it'll be like a wildfire that it'll catch on quickly and people will just take notice of it. So Light No Fire, will we hear anything about it? It's like I said, it's my most highly anticipated game for a very long time over the past 2 years. I just can't wait to like sink my teeth into this game. I believe the game is going to be like a survival-esque combat exploration type of game. I think what Enshrouded has done, what RuneScape is doing with their game as well. What I think is taking so long is I don't think they want a early access for this game. I think they want to be boots on the ground running when this game is officially brought to people. They don't want an early access. They want to just do like with No Man's Sky did, release the game as is and just maybe grow from there. But I think they learned a lot from No Man's Sky and they want this game polished when it does release. So that's why I think it's taking so long. Maybe they had to redo things. Maybe they had to do extra polish. Maybe they're building the perfect system for that game. Because I heard that you could take boats across this huge world. This game is centralized in one big planet. They said it's planet size, like Earth size of a whole game. There's not different planets that you could go to. It's just one big world that you could explore by yourself or with a group of other people. We don't know how many groups of people that can join your party. Is it going to be 4? Is it going to be 8, 16, 32? What is the number going to be? We don't know yet. Like I said, the main reason I want to make this video is it kind of sucked that we didn't hear anything in 2025, but is 2026 going to be the year? What do you guys think? Leave in the comments below. Also, what do you want to see from Light No Fire? What do you want them to be developing on? What do you want them to like focus on? What do you want them to really push to make this game different than like Enshrouded or the new RuneScape game or any survival like game there is? What elements would you like to see that other survival games have in their games put into Light No Fire? I just think the story, I think they're really focusing on the story and making the world a living and breathing place. I think they're really focusing on that because in that trailer, we saw them go to like community where everyone's like bowing down to the king or like an idol or something like that. There seems like to be some context in this game. I know No Man's Sky had a bit of that. They kind of had a bit of lore, but I feel like this game wants to go maybe the Elden Ring route where there's like more story in the game, but it's like kind of cryptic, but in your face as well. I feel like that's what they want to go for. Make a living, breathing world with a purpose. Make Light No Fire stand out amongst the rest of survival games. Make the combat great as well, because we saw little snips and pieces of the combat from the trailer that we did see, and I feel like it needs a little bit of fine-tuning, but that could have been an early concept, and maybe they really want to fine-tune combat, because most survival games don't have the best combat physics, or it doesn't look the great all the time, and maybe they want to focus on that and make combat look great and feel great, because gameplay is king, and if your gameplay sucks, people aren't going to like it. I feel like they got like exploration down and maybe flying down, because with No Man's Sky, but combat, especially like melee items, I think they really had to fine tune that and make it feel great and make it feel snappy and weighty, because I think a lot of survival games fail at that, especially with melee. I feel like projectile based archers and maybe crossbows is easier to do, but like just getting that impact correct, it's kind of hard to do for, I think, a lot of survival games. Hopefully they bring some people to help them out, because I believe they have the resources to do so. And if they make combat, especially melee combat, exquisite in this game, I think it's gonna, I'll be so about it, because that's one thing that kind of draws me back from survival games is the combat and the feel of it, especially when combat is like a central focus. Make combat great. Hopefully they're taking the time to do so and iron out any bugs and issues that they do have. Light No Fire, what do you guys want to see? Will we hear more news or updates in 2026? Also, what would you like to see in this game? What would you like to see in Light No Fire? What are some of your wish list ideas that you would like to see implemented into Light No Fire? Please leave it in the comments below, because I would love to read it. I'm excited about Light No Fire. It's been a long time coming. I'm sure they're fine tuning it, and they don't want to push out maybe a release date that eventually gets pushed back. I feel like they're just honing in, focusing on their craft, and maybe no early access. This game is going to be just launched fully. I like when games are just launched fully, and maybe have a demo, maybe have a beta, and then release it like a couple months later. Put out a beta, put out a demo, say this is our game, and then they have some months to tweak some things. But have the game fixed, have the game as a whole and ready to launch, and make sure everything is fine-tuned, just like Elden Ring did. They had a demo, I think, a month or two before the actual launch, and then everyone just loved it. Game of the year. A ton of people bought Elden Ring, so they could put out like a demo or a beta just to get the hiccups out and see if some bug crashes do occur when a lot of people are playing at the same time. So I always think that's a plus if they do that. But I'm sure they learned a ton from No Man's Sky, but it doesn't hurt for us to get like an early taste of what this game can be and get more people's eyes on the game, just get the feel of it and see if they want to play it or not. Just like what they did with the Arc Raiders. I think that was a great idea for them, having that game tested in an environment where a bunch of people could be playing at the same time. Same with like Battlefield. Just get a bunch of people to play at the same time and see how your servers work. And when launch happens, things go smoothly, because the last thing you want is for launch to go terribly, because that's what like Helldivers 2 ran into. A lot of issues from the jump. Everyone loved that game, but a lot of people were pushed off because the issues after issues after issues kept coming up. All right, guys. Let me know your thoughts about Light No Fire. Will we hear anything about it this year? What would you like to see implemented into Light No Fire that other survival games do have, or something new added into Light No Fire? Like I said, I think my number one thing is combat. Let combat feel great, especially with melee items. Let combat feel amazing and not just a throwaway thing, just add to the game. Make it feel good. Make combat feel weighty and snappy in this game. All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts about Light No Fire. Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? Have you given up hope? Are you guys just patiently waiting for Light No Fire? Leave in the comments below. All right, guys, happy 2026. Hopefully you guys are doing well. And if you guys enjoyed this video, give a thumbs up, give a subscribe. And if you guys want to stay in touch when I do drop content, click that bell notification down below, because it'll mean a whole lot to me. You guys are awesome. Stay awesome. I'm excited to hear any news about Light No Fire in 2026. So fingers crossed that we do, and maybe we get a launch date or a release date. That'd be awesome. All right, guys. Until next time. Peace.